All right, so you guys are feeling good? All right, great. So let's go ahead and use this instance right here. And let's use a method called messages. Well, the method is actually called create right here. Okay, and remember, this is all coming from the class. So now, inside this create, I'm gonna actually break this a little bit. I want to use the first thing that I want to pass in, because it's gonna take a couple of different parameters. But the first thing that I want to pass in is the number that I want to send this message to right here. So I want to grab this guy. So the way I grab this guy is by using a post super global. Okay, like this. But of course, it's named number. I can actually grab that on top here and create a variable for it, but I'm just gonna use it like this. Okay, I'm gonna put a space, and I'm going to put this in. It's gonna take an array now. It's gonna take a from where this number, this message is coming from. So this is the number, the first parameter in the create method. It's the number, okay, that it's going to. Then it takes an array. That's why I have a little comma there with the key from, and we need to put the value, and the value is the number from our Twilio right here, this number, our Twilio number. That's what it's going to take, because that's the message it's coming from. So like this, and voila. Okay, and I don't know why I put Twilio with two L's. I think it has only one L. I don't know why I always write it like that with two L's. All right, unless I'm confusing it. Let me see. Twilio is one L. All right, and guys, I think they used to be named Twilio with two L's before, because if I put Twilio with two L's, it directs me back to, no, I don't know. I don't remember, but it doesn't matter anymore. All right, so let's come back here, and it's going to take another parameter. This array is going to take another parameter. The other parameter, well, the other field is the body, and the body, of course, is going to be the message that's on the form, which is the post super global message, or messages, I think it is. Let me see. Let's come back here, and it's called message. All right. Okay. Now you can break this down a little bit if you feel that you need to see it differently. You can just put it like this, organize it like that. Okay, however you feel it's better. Okay, however you want. So the create method takes the post number, an array. You can leave this here if you want, like that. All right, now what I want to do is I want to make sure that if this doesn't work, we kill the page, and we are gonna display the exception, and we're gonna access the get message built-in a function or method in there like that. Okay, now we want to actually echo something out just to make sure that it works. Guys, if it doesn't work right out, right away, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to debug it right with you here, like I do in most of my classes, so that way you guys can learn about this. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a class. I don't know if this is available in Bootstrap 4, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I don't remember. I think BG success works. Message has been sent. All right. There we go. All right, I want you guys to see it. I'm gonna kill those spaces later and organize my code a little bit, but you guys can see what's going on there. So let's go to our application and see if it works. Now, what number am I going to use here? I'm gonna use the Google Voice number that I created, right? So I'm gonna use 539 and then that, and I'm gonna say, hey, my dear students, just like that. Message and credentials are required to create a client. Okay, that means that something is going on here. I don't think the test credentials are going to send a message. I'm sorry about that, guys. So let's use our real life credentials because I don't think they're going to work. They're just going to work inside the app, like with some Twilio functionalities. So let's go and go and use our own credentials. Sorry about that. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to the test credentials are to use inside our application in another with some other function, but not to actually send message. I don't think they work like that. So I'm just going to copy that. I haven't really tested them out yet because I always use this trial account to test everything because I wanted to make sure that it's really close to the real thing. Okay, let's actually go and refresh this a little bit and let's try this again. If it doesn't work again, we'll figure it out. 777. All right, hello. Send message and credentials are required to send this. The Twilio number. Something is going on here. We're going to need to find out what it is. Go back and switch this. Command Z. Command Z. I'm switching this back to the test mode. And let's debug this a little bit here. So I might be wrong. We might be able to use it. Let's go and I'm going to check to see. I know my form is working. I want to make sure that I'm getting my account, that this is coming through. Okay. So I'm going to comment this out right there. And I'm going to do echo just to make sure that that's coming through. Come back here. And as you can see, my config, it's not coming through. So this is not coming through from the header app init config. It's supposed to be working. So we're not getting this information. Okay, we're not getting this here. Oh, I misspelled it. That's why. Okay, so let's uncomment all that and let's just make sure that we fix that. Okay, now let's try this again with the test account. Okay, and I'm gonna leave this lecture like this because just in case you guys run into any problems, you guys know how to fix it. Okay, hello, send, and unable to create record. The from number is not a valid SMS capable inbound number. Okay, there you go. You see, at least we saw that our credentials work. Okay, so this number here is not capable. It's SMS capable inbound phone number. Okay, it's not a valid. Okay, perfect. That's all we needed to know. Now I can use my account here. Let's come back and use our real account, and we know that it's going to work. All right. There we go. I'm going to press back. I'm gonna fix that form submission thing. I'll show you how to fix that in a minute. 539-777, whatever, and then hello here. Send. Message has been sent. Now let's see if I get it on my Google Voice, and you can see now if I check here, you can see that it says hello there. Okay, perfect. So remember, your test credentials, they are just what, like I told you at the beginning, they are for other functions, not to send messages. You can test your app maybe by receiving messages, or maybe testing it within the app, but not sending messages, because that would defeat the purpose of them charging, right? So we were able to send a message here. We're just gonna make our application better as as we progress in this course. Sorry for the hiccup, but I'm gonna leave this lecture just in case you guys run through any problem. And I think the information that I just gave you is very useful for the future, just in case you run into, of course, any problems again. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next lecture, guys.